All right, it's time for another update, and it is day 109. So yesterday's video was kind of mostly just like a guide on how I do my champion training event, so we didn't really go over what we were doing on the account, other than mentioning the fact that I was working on it. So a few things that have happened. Actually, a lot has happened in the last like 48 hours since I did a full, or maybe more than that, since I did a full proper update. One thing is, I did what I said I was going to do in the video yesterday, which is level up all my 3 stars and all that kind of stuff, and we've made massive progress. We are about to pick up the book from the champion training event. We already picked up the Immortal Soul Stone, which I'm probably going to save because they announced that we might be getting events for Soul Stones, and I don't really feel like a huge pressure to need it. The other thing that's been going on is I'm really trying to get the platinum chest from the dungeon divers, so I need about 1,300 more points, and we have about 8-9 hours left to finish it. So I've been going really hard on this. I've just been farming spiders nonstop because I can level food in spiders. It's the best silver per energy. It's the best, well, all the level 20s I think are the same points, tournament points per energy. So yeah, just been going hard on spider. I've used up pretty much all of the energy that I had saved up from last time. Oh, I guess we got some more from this raid update gift. Ooh, we're gonna have to try and do Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. So yeah, we've been doing that. I kind of ended up, I'm gonna have to spend some gems on energy, which is less than ideal. I probably had to spend maybe about 2,000 more energy than I kind of had available, like that I needed to spend anyway in order to get this, and I was waffling. I'm like, is it worth it? But it's like we're so close, and this platinum chest is really good. I mean, it has the potential to be really good anyway, just because, again, we can't get this stuff on this account without farming Iron Twins, which we can't do yet at an efficient level. So I said, you know what, screw it. It's, you know, I'm going to have to spend some gems, but we'll go ahead and just bite the bullet and get that done. So yeah, nice to get this from the update gift. I just got that when I logged in, when I switched computers. Okay, let's check our soul merchant. Do you have anything interesting here? Nope, nothing we want to buy. I do have a chest. Why don't we go ahead and open this right now? Why not? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? 60 gems. That is not what we wanted. I didn't even know that was an option. I thought we were at least going to get something from Iron Twins. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Wait, this is a platinum chest too. It doesn't even show gems as a potential option. Is it a different platinum chest? Oh, wait a minute. That was a silver chest. My bad. My bad. Okay. I think wait, was it a silver chest? It must have been a silver chest. I think I read that wrong. Okay, we do get another platinum chest. Wait, no. That's... No, it was this one. It was this one right here. It was a platinum chest. What the heck? Platinum chest? Is it just lying to me? Dude, I'm going to be pissed if I do all this work and I get 60 gems out of this one. It doesn't say gems are even one of the potential drops. It says it's always one of these things related to Iron Twins Soul Stones. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm gonna probably try and get that tonight. I do have to, like I said, I have to farm because it's ending in 8 hours, so we're going hard on that. Other things that we have going on, we have the Artifact Enhancement event, which is gonna end. I need to level up something, but I don't even care about the Epic book, to be honest. I probably won't even try to get the Epic book. I mean, it seems silly because it's so close, but honestly, it's not even worth it. I have so many Epic books, and all I would really need them for is CVC. I mean, like, how many Epic books do we actually have? We have 39 Epic books. I think if I literally booked, like, every Epic champion on my account, I wouldn't even use all my Epic books. Okay, so what are the other things we've got going on? Well, as you know, if you've been following the series, we've been planning for this champion training event for a while. And the main things we wanted to do with this event was sort of tier up the next set of champions that we want to be working on. So the main ones are Arbiter and Delaja. So I took both of these to rank 6, and I put some brews in them to get them up, just to get the points. So once we're done with these current events that we have going on, we'll probably start working on farming Minotaur to get their masteries and ultimately get them to level 60. And they can sort of join the crew in different spots. Other things that we've done, we took our 2 dogs and our Armiger and our Templar. All 4 of those became 5-star champions, which we put a few brews in to get the champ training events points for that as well. So we're going to be leveling up the masteries and getting these guys to level 50, and then in the next champ training event we will be taking them up to 6-star. The one thing I'm starting to think of, though, is like, well, okay, so these champ training events do provide these immortal soul stones, but I'm really just like, I know I've been saying like, oh, I don't really need legendary books on this account, but that's like really starting to become true. Artak is fully booked out. Rhonda needs 2 books to be done, and Arbiter needs, what, 4 books to be done? So 5 legendary books, and every legendary champion that we own will be completely booked out. We do have a few more legendary champions coming eventually. We have Drexthar. Did I buy that in the bazaar? I can't remember. Pretty sure I did. I have a timer for it. Let me double check. Yeah, okay, good. We had the first time where I had to go to sleep before the Drexthar fragment came available again, so I had to, like, I lost basically the time while I was sleeping, and started fresh in the morning on that, and so we'll probably finish that, getting 1 a day before it gets to the end. We have a ton of gold bars. I need to start thinking about, like, what I want to spend these on. Oh, I'm going to buy this, actually. Could buy the rare skill tome, but I don't even know. Actually, you know what? I should probably start getting these type charms and substat charms every day, just because why not? There's not a lot to spend our points on. Like, even when we get, like, the major thing that you spend points on would be like the Sacred Shard and the Void Shard, and I'm never gonna buy this epic tome. I mean, maybe I will, because I literally have nothing else. Legendary Tome is a decent shard sink, or a gold bar sink, but because we don't need these, like, big shards, like the Sacred Shard and the Void Shard are, like, the main thing you use your gold bars on at endgame. And even buying those on, like, my main account, I have plenty of extra gold bars, so I don't know, maybe I'll have to start thinking about what else to spend it on, since we are kind of accumulating a bunch. Probably type and substat makes the most sense. Actually, you know what? I'm going to buy this right now, especially the substat. Yeah, actually, I should have been buying this earlier. That was a mistake, to be honest. I'm going to have to start getting this every day, because we have enough gold bars to completely max our drive. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. I buy this every day on my main account. I don't know why I wasn't buying this. Ugh. Type charms are less important in my opinion, because it just determines, like, the actual artifact piece, and usually you have more than enough of those. But the substat charms are super strong, so it was a huge mistake for me not to be buying those earlier, actually. It's a bit of a bummer. That being said, I haven't done that much with the Forge, because I can't farm Doom Tower hard, and I can't farm, like, the top tier perception gear or anything in Faction Wars. I just don't really have that much stuff to actually spend our our tiers on. We finished the Forge Pass, so I do have that Righteous set, which maybe is worth dropping some rank and rarity charms on. How many do I have? 150. Damn. No, like, once we get here, we can get a ton of stuff. But really what I want to do is farm a bunch of Guardian gear and use those charms to max out the Guardian gear, because the Guardian gear, I think, is going to be how we get Ultra Nightmare Clan boss down. So other things that are going on, finished the clan quest. I already collected it, but we had this increased attack buffs in arena. Did that. Spiders did that immediately. So the only one left is to get the top reward for last milestone of an event, which we will do with either the Dungeon Divers or the champ training. So yeah, that's coming up. Other things that we have that I wanted to show you. I rebuilt Broadmaw. I rebuilt him in a regeneration set with a lot more tank. So his build isn't completely done, but we've taken him up to 57,000 health with 2,500 defense and 220 speed. I'm still stuck on the hard Doom Tower waves. I do think I could get through it if I just ran it over and over again, but I just don't have time because I'm so focused on farming dungeon divers to make sure I can get this done. So I haven't taken the time to just like run endless repeats of the Doom Tower wave, but maybe that'll start tomorrow. So yeah, I'm happy with this build, and we rolled some really nice pieces. Actually, there was a couple of things I wanted to show you in terms of gear pieces that we rolled. So first off, this glove. Oh my god, this glove is beautiful in Swift Parry. This is literally like a perfect defensive glove. Like, you cannot get better substats than this. I do need to ascend it. I don't have the oil, do I? Oh, I do have the oil. I kind of need to save it in case there's an ascension quest, though. Let's see. Do we have an ascension quest? Oh, if we did, I could roll it right now. No, we don't. All right, I need to save my oil because I need to farm. But yeah, I mean, look at this glove. Look at this glove. We'll go back to it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. I'm going to move my camera anyway, though, because I'm going to show you some other gear. So check this thing out. Speed, defense, resistance, accuracy with an HP main stat. We double rolled it in speed. I mean, obviously, if we like quad rolled a speed, that would be like the best thing for a Swift Parry set. That would be like literally like the ultimate god tier level of piece. But honestly, even this piece alone is really, really nice. You can actually use, because a Swift Parry gives 18% speed, that's not that much worse than speed set. So if you want like a go first arena champion, you can actually use Swift Parry as an alternative to speed set. Like, my fastest team for a while was actually Arbiter in Swift Parry on my main account versus speed set, just because I got better Swift Parry gear. So yeah, really happy with this piece. I mean, it's perfect. Broadmaw, basically, I want him to have speed, defense, accuracy, and resistance. In this build, I couldn't get enough resistance to make it a difference. I have no Great Hall bonuses really for Void for resistance, or really for accuracy either. Like, these are really bad, so I couldn't get enough resistance to actually make it have a difference. But I do eventually want to get him in enough resistance to also be able to like, if I could get him to like 250 resistance, that would be really nice. Or ideally, I mean, ultimately, like end game, it would be great if I could get him to like 400 resistance. But yeah, I just couldn't get him there. But anyway, this piece is beautiful. Love it. We rolled up some other interesting pieces. I got a triple roll on speed in this regeneration, so that's kind of nice. Other stats aren't great, though. That one's okay. This one's not bad. I mean, this is a perfect epic piece for Broadmaw. Like, these are the perfect stats that he wants: speed, accuracy, defense, on a 6-star shield. So that's a great piece. This we already have leveled up, which is that triple roll. I showed you that a long time ago. The boots kind of suck, to be honest. They got an accuracy roll, and that's about the best thing they have going for them. I rolled pretty decent on the defense in this Blood Shield ring, so I decided to just make this his main ring, because I do want him to be like part of the Scarab team eventually anyway. So yeah, got a double roll on defense. That's pretty good. Triple roll on resistance, and banner is kind of whatever. It's an accuracy with this. We did get double roll in HP, and then when we took it to 6-star or plus 16, we got a speed as the last substat, so I'm pretty happy with that. His speed is not too bad at 223. I mean, compared to an endgame account, it's bad, but compared to this level, it's better than it was. So yeah, pretty happy with this Broadmaw build. I do want to take up some of his, like, especially his helmet and his shield, so that we can get him a little bit more tanky here, because honestly, even with these stats, like, it's good compared to where it was, but he's still overall he's squishy compared to what he could be, right? I decided to prioritize his gear over Arbiter's gear, because I feel like he's actually a little bit more important than Arbiter, in terms of like being the tanky beefcake that revives everyone, just because Arbiter uses her revive off cooldown, or when no one is dead. And so her capacity to be like the beefy tank that keeps everyone revived at the end is less powerful than Broadmaw. So that's why I decided to prioritize him first, and then I'm also gonna build her in our regeneration gear as well. Pretty soon, but just probably not at the moment, just because I have like no silver, right? And she's not fully leveled up and fully mastered, or fully mastered out yet. So, but that's on the docket. We'll get her in that set as well. We do need to get Delaja in that set, but mostly that's for future Doom Tower progression stuff that we're thinking about in that regard. So yeah, a few other pieces of gear I wanted to show you. So let's see. I rolled this really nice set of Perception. Where are you at, Perception? It was a triple roll. This one right here. We got this triple roll speed in Perception. It's only 5-star, but 19 speed on that is pretty good. There was a regeneration piece. Did I put that on anyone? I thought I put it on Broadmaw, but maybe I didn't actually. Let's see if I can find it. Is it this one? Yeah, look at this. We quad rolled resistance on regeneration. I'm really torn about this piece though, because yeah, quad roll resistance is nice, but it's HP resistance and crit damage and crit rate. So I don't really know. Like, I kind of want to Chaos Ore this piece, if I'm being honest. Like, if it went into speed or something, it would just be like an insane level piece. Versus, yes, resistance is good, but I typically don't want to build like only resistance. Like, the quad rolls are important on accuracy, speed, and resistance in resistance set. But resistance and regeneration set, like anyone in a regeneration set is going to need resistance and other stats. They're not just going to need resistance. And so quad rolls are really important when you primarily care about just one stat. So I don't know if I want to reroll this or not. I'm torn, but let me know what you think. If you think I should reroll this piece, put it in the comments and maybe I will. But right now I'm torn about that. But it's an interesting piece for sure. I already showed you the Swift Parry glove. Let's see. We had another helmet that I wanted to show you. Did I put it on anyone yet? It's an accuracy helmet. Here, let's use this rank and rarity, or no, the priority stats thing. Maybe it was in Swift Parry. No. Sorry, not Swift Parry. Maybe it was in Perception. Dang it. I can't find the piece. Well, that's a bummer. Well, we'll skip that one for now. I rolled a triple accuracy piece in an accurate. It was either an accuracy or perceptions piece. I wrote it down, but I can't find it. All right, let's check. There was one other thing. Crit damage. Was it? Oops. Was it in? It was supposed to be here in crit damage. Let's see. Let's filter by. This is a speed. Man, or maybe it was in speeds. Maybe it was in speed. No, that's what it was. Sorry, I got it backwards. It's speed set with a crit damage roll. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. This is another piece that I think is kind of interesting. It's a 5-star speed piece with crit rate, accuracy, and a triple crit damage roll. And I think we got 2 of these. Is this one crit? Yeah, this one's a triple crit damage roll as well. This one, I mean, it's literally perfect stats for a damage dealer. Attack, crit rate, crit damage, but it's only a 5-star. So both of these are a couple more that I'm like, should I Chaos Ore these? This one more than this one. Like, this one is really good. But like for speed set, again, with the triple roll, like honestly, like, is a triple roll and crit damage in this set that much better than like a double roll and crit rate and 1 roll and crit damage? Like, not really. It gives you basically the same amount of stats. So really these triple rolls are really important if they land speed. So I'm kind of tempted to Chaos Ore these ones as well. Maybe not this one, But this one, because crit rate and accuracy in a 5-star, is just like not that good. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about those two. But I thought that was kind of interesting that we got in the rolls. We'll level up a little bit more for the artifact enhancement event today. But yeah, just been cruising along with that. Ooh, let's go ahead. Oh, nice. Energy. That means I don't have to spend gems. That's good. So we got a couple energy refills we can use now. Other things we have going on. You know what? I might as well take up the next level of... Well, I'm torn. I'm torn on how I want to divide my stats on Artak. He actually does need more accuracy. I think I want to go hard on literally maxing out accuracy, resistance, defense, HP in Magic. Because with Artak coming online, if I can like Artak can hyper solo, right? Like he can hyper solo a lot of like hard dungeons. So if I can get him enough gear, enough stats, we can just clear all the dungeons with Artak basically. And like maybe we bring in some supports around him to just like get through it. But the point is like he can be our hyper carry to get through all the content if he's built well enough. So that means like our progression in dungeons is not a we need better champions problem, it's a we need better gear. And part of better gear means it's really not better gear, it's better stats. And one of the ways to get better stats is with these affinity bonuses. So I'm really thinking going hard to just completely max everything for Magic. I know we were doing Spirit in the past, but I'm thinking Magic now because of Artak. We go hard, we max all of this out, and it'll be ready to go. The other reason is the referral program is coming along really nicely. So I've got one of my accounts to level 48. I'm hoping, it's got a bunch of gems on it, so I'm hoping that I can get it to level 50 in the next couple of days. We've got the other one coming up behind it. This one's going to be a little bit longer, like maybe a week or two. But once I have the first two done, you know, I can focus more on getting this one done because it is kind of hard to actually like use all the resources on these accounts every day. So as we finish these up, and then we'll get these done. And then all we have to do is get 3 more to level 40, which honestly is pretty quick when you focus hard on it. So, yeah, and then we'll get Cronam. And that's, I think, how we're just going to do all of the Sand Devil stuff. So that's another reason why getting Cronam to do stage 24 Sand Devil is very stat intensive. So that's what I'm thinking again here is that's what we do. We max out the magic stuff so that we can actually get Cronam geared well enough. Some other things that have been happening. Okay, so we went over all that. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about was, so I've been leveling a ton of food, right? Because we've been trying to get the Dungeon Divers event, and I've been leveling food faster than I've been able to buy it in the market. So I've had to pull some mystery shards. I think I've probably pulled like 100, maybe 200, somewhere in there. Actually, yeah, probably like 150 to 200. And we've got a couple of interesting rare champions. So in particular, we got, okay, so we got one I already put in the vaults. What's her name? Thurasek or whatever like that, something like that. What's important about her is that she is one of the rares for the Rosin fusion. So we got this one right here. So yeah, that's kind of interesting because we've got, I think, 3 of the champions we need to get Spikehead for Rosin, or not Spikehead, Torture Helm. Spikehead is this one. Torture Helm for the Rosin fusion. So that's kind of interesting because I think, you know, that could be cool to get. Let's see, what are the other? We don't have Magus. We don't have Marked. Yeah, we're missing most of these. Some of these you can farm in the campaign. But anyway, made some progress on that. So that's kind of interesting. We'll put her in the vault and use her someday. The other champions that we got, and the most interesting that we got, is probably Master Butcher. So if you guys don't know about Master Butcher, he's actually a pretty solid rare for a number of content. Main thing he has is whenever he's attacked, he heals all allies equal to the amount of damage that he takes. Doesn't work against bosses, but he's really, really strong for Bommel. That being said, I'm probably just going to use Templar to do Bommel because we've already started working on him. So that takes off some of the value of Master Butcher, but he's just really good for like Dwarf Faction Wars and stuff too. The thing that he has is he can be pretty nice for Hydra because he's got these provokes. And like this example is a provoke on the target for 2 turns. On a 4-turn cooldown, and what's interesting about that is he also puts these buffs up, but it doesn't. It's not an attack; it's a place, so it can't weak hit, and it can also go through the poison cloud. So that's a pretty nice ability for Hydra. And then he's got this provoke on his A1 as well with 30% chance. He also has this passive where he randomly revives an ally with full HP whenever he dies. So he's a pretty interesting rare champion, and I might want to build him out at some point. He's probably not top priority, but he will definitely be really useful in Dwarves Faction Wars at the very least. So yeah, kind of cool to have him. I'm not sure exactly where I want to use him yet, but he's a very nice option to have on your account. So yeah, let's see. That provoke is 1 turn, right? I just wanted to check. Oh no, it is a 2-turn. It's a 2-turn provoke. Yeah, he could be interesting in arena too. Like, yeah, it's single target, but that's almost better because of polymorph. You could have him go in and just like provoke the enemy DPS, and then they would just like whack on him and heal your team. I kind of like this. It's a very interesting concept of just provoking the DPS and not the whole team. Yeah, could be kind of fun. So yeah, anyway, we got him and excited about that. We also got Raider, who is kind of interesting. She is nice because she puts up like stun and decrease. Well, she puts up decreased defense 30%, but she has this decreased speed, AOE decreased speed, which is actually pretty nice to have on a rare champion. So yeah, I don't know. She's cool. Maybe definitely get used in faction crypts. And I do think orc faction crypts, because of Artak, is one that we want to prioritize pretty soon, because we want to get to the point where we're farming like the top level of faction crypts. We want to focus on like one faction at a time, so that we can start getting like the top tier glyphs and stuff like that. And honestly, that needs to be a priority coming up probably after this current wave of champions that we're leveling to take care of Doom Tower stuff. We'll start focusing on faction wars pretty hard after that. So yeah, it's good to have those champions in the roster. All right, this video is going pretty long, so I think that's everything I'm going to talk about for now. There's probably some stuff I'm forgetting, but oh, actually, okay, one more thing. Check out the live arena battles yesterday. Dude, I won so many. I lost 2 out of 10 or live arena battles. It's just crazy. Honestly, it's always Shield Guard. Shield Guard is just a monster. He just comes in and everyone else dies, and then Shield Guard just like solos their whole team because he heals so much based on his lifesteal gear, and he's so tanky that they can't deal any damage to him. And so it's crazy. Like, look at this team. Like, Artak, Ronda, Deacon, Shield Guard is beating Gorgorab, Trunda, 2-star Awakened Trunda. What's this guy? Vlad and I can't even remember this epic's rare. Gorgorab? Yeah, Georgian Gorgorab. Yeah. Is this Vlad? It's like crazy. Like, these are top tier. Like, I mean, Trenda's not quite as much as she was, but like Georgia is like one of the best Reinmakers in the game. We're beating him with freaking Shield Guard. It's crazy. Anyway, I thought that was fun. All right, that's gonna be it for real, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.